What the heck's up with the countdown? Where's my countdown? The 5-minute countdown wasn't working. It just looked like a picture of me. The heck was that? What's up? Good evening. How are you doing? It's time for some fight night. Look at this. I just sleeved up a deck and we can start off tonight with... Hey, nice. We can start off tonight with a little collector booster sample pack. How about that? Then we're going to jump in with the patrons and get some games going. What's up, Arconu? What's up, Gotta Play? What's up, Mitch? Open up a little collector booster sample and then jump into this. What do y'all say? All right, all right. Great Arishan City. We'll always take a land. Not bad. One of those little tricolor lands. That's pretty cool. But that's not what we're here for tonight. Tonight we are here to play some Commander with the patrons. Mitchell, I've got some options tonight. I've definitely got some options. What is going on with my... A lot of my things aren't working tonight on Streamlabs. So it goes. Got to get in here and fix some things as it is. I just sleeved up a brand new deck. Eshki, Teamer's Roar, the Precon. See if I can get that to zoom in. There we go. The autofocus worked. That's a positive. See if chat's working on this screen. Maybe, maybe not. At least that's working. That's not working. Y'all see? Oh yeah, there we go. All right. We're cooking. Now we're cooking. We need a fourth player. Wolf, what's up? Good to see you. We got some options though. I just sleeved up Eshki. Kind of in the idea of playing some Teamer Dragons. Yeah, you know what it is, Jank. A lot of this stuff you just kind of set up, and when you come back and it's not on, you're like, we'll figure it out. Yeah. Tech difficulties in the chat channel with Spell Table now. Let's go to this scene. In just a second, chat. We're having difficulties getting into this game. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right.
Someone's locked out of the Discord. I mean,
we have some technical difficulties to report to you.
Okay.
I'll drop off the Spell Table.
I can't get back in.
Okay, no worries. Look, yeah, just kill this Spell Table game. And we can make a new one over here. That's what Fight Night's for. We're just here to chill and play. Alright, whoever was in that game with me, Honor System. I don't know who was in there. I just LFG'd in Fight Night. Let's get it going. Chat, we're gonna get this. Uno mas? Brad?
Do you want me to go in or do you want Brad to go in?
I'm here.
Let's get it going.
You guys
Now we're
do
cruising.
a vocal rock, paper, scissors.
We can do rock, paper, scissors. So I'll count 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, paper.
What is happening right now?
Yeah.
Who was in? Brad, you were in, right? Jump in.
I think Brad was in the original
Blade.
LFG.
Blade, we'll grab you on round 2.
Yeah.
Let's fire this off. Though I do like verbal rock, paper, scissors. That's got some traction, I think. We'll see. We'll see or we won't.
Me.
Bradula, we got a LFG and fight waiting for you.
Going right now.
Not sure why chat's not showing. Gotta be a Streamlabs thing. We'll figure it out though. There we go. Spellbot said join your game. We're
Do you
in.
know which unassuming text to click this time?
It would be the newest one.
Yeah.
Chat, we got there. All right, Arconu. What power levels are you talking about? Oh, there you go, Burn. Flip it. Rip that. David, yours is coming up.
I'm exiting real quick.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just getting my phone.
I've learned
Worded.
something.
Anyone else having trouble getting Felithar to run right? Seems a little underwhelming. I'm thinking of switching to high toughness stacks. I don't know about stacks, Wolfsbane, but I have had a similar experience with Felithar. It's fine when it runs, but it's kind of clunky to get set up. So when I get around to doing a revisit on that list, my plan was to declunk it, which is a trademarked term. Do not use that. No one else used that term.
Okay.
And figure out a way to get it from its early game into its middle game where it starts to really hum. And then once the game has kind of gone long, I think that's why they put the life gain sub theme in there so that you could get back in games from basically not having a good phase one. That's my very quick thoughts on Felithar. Quick Honey, Queen Honey, what's up? What video game are you playing? Y'all are some high-end players? Now Arconu, print your cards out like everybody else and we can play some games. Zach, brackets tonight is a good question. Gamers, tonight we've got... David, would you do me a favor real quick so we can talk order? Would you just randomize us 3 times and that'll be our order?
Yeah.
Top left will be first, bottom left will be 4.
Yeah.
So chat, tonight we have got some gamers ready to take it down.
Do 1, 2, 3.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Yeah. I'm not first.
Thought you were thank God you weren't last. Chat, how does that look? Does that look good? Yeah, man. Streamlabs. Did Streamlabs have some kind of update or something? It's screwing with me here. Queen Honey, you're just playing Fortnite? What is that? Is that a new one?
Never heard of that game.
Tonight we've got some gamers here. I Love Burn up there in the top left. We got me up in the top right in the second position. Chuckle Puffs in the bottom right, and then David's in the bottom left at position 4. Fellas, I was going to request that we play something toward like mid to bottom 3s or even 2s. What I've done here is I've just straight sleeved a brand new Tarkir Precon. And I was going to play Eshki. I'm happy to be low power at the table, but if everybody could at least be like a mid 3, do y'all have anything that's interesting to play in that realm of what I'm talking?
So
Go for it.
the Baloth Guild Artisan Mono Red is like slow, clunky, mono red. Yeah, it's not gonna do a whole lot.
Okay. Do you
Like,
think
it can
it's
win.
not? Do you think it's powerful enough to keep up with? Do you think you're undershooting too much?
That's what I'm concerned with. Is if you're saying like mid 3, it ain't that. Like it's mono red goad.
I've played a bunch against a bunch of the I've played against a bunch of the Tarkir precons, and they all seem to be able to do their thing very well at the very least. Like that could be the floor of assessment on these decks, is that they do their thing pretty damn well.
So my go-to, if we're talking 2 low 3, is probably Flip Shieldred.
I'm only really saying 2 because precons are technically 2s, I think. But
You want that easy win, huh?
yeah, if y'all could
Yeah.
just play ones, that would be fucking great. Give me a chance for one time. Let me win.
Yeah.
It's my channel, damn it. Come on. No, I am like I said, happy to be low at the totem pole. I think honestly 3s would be completely fine.
Okay.
I'm playing Henzi. It's technically it was a 2, but then when they added the newest game changers, the SWAT and Field of the Dead are the only game changers. But
Nice.
I think that was just they had to add something from Red.
Brad, chat, that's
Yeah,
Brad
that's
talking.
fair.
That's Brad's voice up in the top left. So haven't I played against your Henzi deck before?
Yeah, and a couple of months ago last year, I think it was like October and everything. It could be gross. It can.
Yeah, I mean it's a Henzi deck. I feel like I've played against it though.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good one. Chuckle Puff, what do you got?
I got Gitrog Ravenous Ride. It's pretty much just an EDH rec deck. I went
Nice.
it does the thing. You get rid of Gitrog, it doesn't do the thing. It just turns into creatures that make me sack other creatures. So yeah, no game changers at all. It's just Golgari good stuff. Just swinging in for fun, drawing lots of cards, playing lots of land.
Oh yeah.
Best 3 I've got is on hand. It's not packed. Is 11 and Copper. But
You mean Red Guardian?
this is yeah. Yeah, exactly. Sadly, I don't have good proxies for these, though I may make some now. But this, I would say, this is definitely over Precon. Like it's white Grixis with a lot of treasure themes, and
Yeah.
it can. It's not fast, but it can hit pretty damn hard.
I say at this point, you've got a good eye on the board. Nobody's gonna fault you if you overpick or underpick by a little bit.
We'll go with Sheldred. It's a fun deck. It kills things.
Heck yeah.
Love some Shelly.
Chad, I appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. We're going to be playing Commander all night. If you want to get in on a Patreon Commander night, it could even be tonight. Go join the Patreon. Also going to get you, if you're at the right tier, pack of free Jolar Magic Dragon Shield sleeves, courtesy of the sponsor Dragon Shield. Thanks to our other sponsors there on the channel. Card Conduit, best place to sell your cards quickly and easily on the internet. TCG Player, best place to buy them. Dragon Shield, the best place to get custom Jolar Magic sleeves and other sleeves to protect your cards. And Moxfield, the best way to share your deck lists with me so that I don't go, why didn't you put this on Moxfield? Put it on Moxfield and send it to me again. It's the best way to avoid that. Appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. I'm going to try and hang out. I'm going to try and chat. Got to let everybody take their game actions. You know how it is. Chat showing up on the screen, not happening. The countdown at the beginning of the stream, not happening. We're all going to live without it. It's going to be a great Thursday. I'm chill. Y'all are chill. I got to set my commander and then I'll be chill. But that's where I'm at. Yes, I got these custom sleeves in like yesterday and I was like, I want to put them on stream and show them off because they're dope as hell. And so I sleeved up a brand new deck and then convinced these fellas to play against me in the right power level. So what's up? My little Tom Sawyer plan worked perfectly. Yeah, Jank, I will. Thank you for reminding me, my man. Jank is in chat. Jank, you there?
I'm here. What's up, boys?
Jank here to keep us honest, help us
Hello.
with triggers, help us advise on rules as a neutral third party who I think is playing Overwatch right now.
I'm playing WoW, but I'm also kind of overwatching you guys. So yes, we're doing both.
Oh, I
Let's go,
see.
WoW,
I
baby.
see. You got to escort that chicken, am I right?
We finished that, thankfully.
No, I know that that's just a play on words. That's a double entendre. I've got to, I got to help my chicken get across the road later, if you know what I'm saying.
That's why we have the push to talk on and not the.
Oh, damn it.
Correct,
Am I,
yeah.
wait, am I live right now? All right, everybody. I feel like we are about ready. Let me get a little opening hand. Chuckles got one.
Well, I do not have one yet. I gotta.
Yeah, I've been push shuffling this, but I literally just
Same.
sleeved it. So I'm hoping that the mana pockets have resolved themselves. What do they say about shuffling? They're like, every
Like the
time
Morgan.
you shuffle, they've never been in
That's
that
a bully.
order. All right, let's get some hands.
They say that, but I seem to draw the same like 10 cards out of my deck every single time I play it.
That's called stacking.
That's what happens if you stack your deck. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I mean, is
I
that what
too-
that is?
I too frequently have land, Soul Ring,
I
Talisman.
thought it was just our draw 20, put 13 back mulligan policy.
Yeah,
Oh, I love that. What? I have to try that in my home pod, dude.
I ate Taco Bell, White Castle, and hot wings for dinner. Collector Invest, I'm worried about you.
Oh, I gotta go down
Just
to
gives me a
6.
stomach ache.
No, you're not going
Yeah.
down to 6. Just if you get a soul ring, put it back.
Okay.
That sounds like somebody who really just doesn't want to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
Soul ring, put it back.
my stomach hurts. I don't know why.
I can keep this.
Patrons, if you are hanging out and you want to get a game in tonight, go to the Fight Night channel in Discord, type /LFG and hit enter. That's gonna make Spellbot create you a little game, and then other patrons can hop in and say, yeah, I'll play, let's go. Spell table it up.
I have no choice but to keep because I have land.
That's what we're looking for here. What do we got? What do we got? Gum. Nope, it's a one lander. All right, a little more shuffling. We're almost there. We're almost there. Arconu's already calling you as the winner, David.
Thanks.
I just bought some new like generic MTG t-shirts for vids and wearing to cons and stuff, and one of them, David, was a print. It's different than the one you've got on that playmat, but it was that same style, that like stained glass, all 5 symbols, just in different overall shapes.
Yeah, it's a real problem. All these artists realizing that they can have robustly successful Kickstarters for playmats.
Zach, what's up, buddy?
I have too many now, and it's a really picking and choosing which ones I'm going to go after.
All right,
I'm
chat.
currently waiting on one of an invention Chrome mocks that I'm pretty excited about.
Oh, hell yeah.
Did you guys already randomize?
Yeah, we
yes.
randomized. I almost kept it, but 2 basic mountains is really
Nope.
not gonna do it for me, y'all. I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
I was like, ah, man. I saw one land, and then my third hand was 2 lands, and they were both basic mountains. Frosty, what's up? Yo, do me a favor, if you're hanging out, click that like button. See if we can eventually get to 69 tonight on a Hangout Commander night.
I saw some chatter about folks calling for fetch lands to be made into game changers before the last announcement, and I had very mixed feelings about that premise.
That's interesting.
On the one hand,
God,
I
dude.
kind of get it. On the other hand, I don't know. Low color decks all of a sudden get really good in lower bracket levels.
Right.
AJ, what's up? Yeah, I mean, then you got to start talking about, fetches. The issue is going and getting like triomes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
So, like, why not the triomes?
I feel like if they get into that territory, it's going to be over policing the format, and then
Sure, right. Well, and that's,
gonna get a
and
little
that's what I'm
muddy.
saying.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's tough. Without saying a card
Especially because
defies
how are you
logic.
gonna? Yeah, how are you gonna basically stay on like the balance on the scale balance? How is a fetch land a game changer, but so is Cradle? They
Right.
do.
completely.
They're
different
both
thing.
very like. I think it's just at this point somebody gets upset that one card gets added, and then we're just like, "Oh, this should be a
Yeah.
game changer. Well, this should be a game changer."
Yeah.
I feel like game changer label is also maybe not like, I get it. It functions and it kind of tells you what's up, but it's really just like a no fun list. I feel like you should have called it something like I don't know, game sadness or something more along those lines. There's a lot of stacks pieces and like auto win cons.
Right.
I like to go off of EDH Rec salt scores.
That's what I was about to say. It's like, it's the salt score basically. It's what people don't like seeing.
Which this is a 35.
Yeah.
Forget rock. Not a lot of salt here.
Chat, I think we are ready. Gamers, I think we are ready. I finally have a playable hand. Thank you for joining us tonight. If you're at home chilling, let's fire it off. Brad, let's get us going.
Good.
Let's get it.
Draw a demon. I'm just gonna pass.
Card for turn.
Yes.
It is a tapped root bound crag and pass.
Ooh, draw. I'm gonna play this tapped Jungle Hollow. Gain a life. Already winning. I'll pass.
Oh wow, he's ahead. We know who to
Right.
attack.
A card. Sure. I'm gonna play a fancy foil invasion swamp. And pass.
Untap, draw. That's not what I like. I'm gonna play a Forbidden Orchard and just pass.
Forbidden
One of my
Orchard.
favorite parts of monocolor decks is all of the like sweet basic lands that you get to put in.
I'm gonna go Montagna into a Farseek. I'm gonna go get a thing and pass. I gotta look through and see what I'm going
Yep.
for here.
I'm so jealous. I would love ramp.
I don't know this deck.
No turn 2 for me. I'm just gonna flip over this beautiful MDFC and play Malakir Meyer tap and pass.
Surely they give me at least one mana search.
We're gonna go with this Spinosaurus swamp. We'll play Jet Medallion and pass.
Aha.
Draw for turn. I will play a Bayou. Green, black.
Cinderglade.
I will Forbidden Orchard. I'm going to give Joel. I'm going to give you the spirit
Ah, I've got the spirit.
for red, and Hensley is out.
I didn't know we were playing favorites, but you know, I could use spirit. That's fine.
I'm going in a circle. I got
Alright,
everybody
cool,
else. So I'll pass
Sweet.
the turn.
Sweet.
Another streamer simp.
Yeah, that's right. What's up? Come on over. All right, shuffled them up. Ba, ba, da, ba. I first sought for a Cinderglade, came onto the battlefield tapped. We untap and I draw. We're gonna go Sulphur Falls and say 1, 2, 3, 4. Eshki Teamer's Roar and pass.
Oh,
She's good.
keep draw.
It was a
I'll
spirit, I
play
guess.
this forest, and I will go green, green, black for a Corsair of Krufix.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes, a
Play the
1/1
top
color
card
that's spirit.
revealed. Top card is Yargle and Multani. But yeah, whenever a land enters battlefield under my control, gain 1 life, play with top card revealed. I can play it if it's a land card. Blah, blah, blah. Pass.
Are you playing any of those vehicle pilot creatures from Aether Drift?
In here?
Yeah.
Oh, no. That actually,
It just occurred to me that like that might actually be pretty good value ratio for you.
yeah.
Walter, what's up? Good to see you, man. Yo, David, that Jet Medallion, I missed you playing it, but damn, that thing is sexy.
Okay. I'm gonna
Gave
play
it
a
just-
bubbling muck.
Uh-oh. So you got four more mana to add now? Plus a reducer?
Children.
That's a Shieldred.
When Shieldred enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature or planeswalker.
Oh, brutal.
I'm sad.
Brutality. All right. We might be in for a long one. We shall see.
Pass.
Oh, untap. Draw. Changes my whole plan. Lenore Waste. I'm just going to cast the Rapid Rejuvenator. Enters with 2+1/+1 counters, and then when it dies, for the power, I get to search for that basics for that many. Yeah, pass the turn.
Island. Uh, 1/2 mana for a Talisman of Creativity. And then we'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for an Encroaching Dragon Storm, which says when this enchantment enters, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle, and when a dragon I control enters, return this enchantment to its owner's hand. And while I go get my basics, I'm going to pass the turn.
So jealous. I will draw the Yargle and Moltani that was on top from the Corsair Graphics. Play a Shifting Woodland, enters untapped because I have a little forest here. And unfortunate. I will tap 4, 2 green, 2 black for a Gerard Golgari Lich Lord. +1/+1 for each creature card in my. Ooh, yes.
Chuckle, you got a 1/1 Color of the Spirit too. I forgot to tell you that.
Oh, thank you so much. I will look for the token. He gets +1/+1 for each creature card in my graveyard. I'll grab a dice, pay 3, sack another creature. Each opponent loses a life equal to the sacrifice creature's power. Sacrifice swamp and a forest, return it from the graveyard to the hand. Pass.
Untap. Draw.
I got a forest and an island with my Encroaching Dragon Storm. It's on its way. It's gonna be here. No,
Guess no
Arcona
land
said
drop. which
Children
kinda
forced me
sucks.
to. Children forced me to sack a non-token creature.
Yeah.
There she is, right there.
The spirits don't fly, right?
No, they're non-flying spirits. Mine.
Okay,
I
cool.
just grabbed a spirit token. That was.
Are we all cool if I
fine.
use a sheep? I don't have a spirit token.
I'll
Sure.
never say no to a
Heck yeah.
sheep token
I'll
stand-in.
still look for a spirit.
Yeah, Shieldred's good.
Let's see. Joel, you're ahead on land, so I'm gonna come at you with a
Oh, you bastard!
4/5 menace.
Can't believe you. All right, let me just in all this. I will take 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and its commander. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Bum bada bum.
Yes.
Untap, draw. Something else I'm not looking for.
Kirby.
I'm gonna go to combat. David, I'm gonna attack you for 2.
Seems reasonable.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna pass the turn.
All right, I'm
Wow.
back. Sorry, what'd you do?
I just attacked David, and then he took it, and then I passed
Yeah.
the turn.
What creature did you play? I'm gonna pull it up for chat. That's my bad.
I played a Graveborn Muse, if that's what you're asking.
No. What's the creature on Burns Battlefield right now?
It's the
Rampant.
Rejuvenator.
Gotcha.
Rampant Rejuvenator.
Oh, Rampant Rejuvenator. That thing right there. Got it. All right. I went to go grab a different deck of mine. I saw Wolfsbane talking about Brimaz. I've got the Brimaz deck. Wolfsbane, we can talk about it. I played it for a little while. Here we go. Card for turn. Turn. Okay. All right, we're gonna pay 5 mana, recast Eshki, and then we'll pay 3 and Kodama's Reach, because all we do is ramp pass.
A ramp. Oh my god. Just won't stop ramping.
That's what it does, apparently. I'm running out of basics.
Alright, I'm gonna play this here Reliquary Tower. And I think
Montaña.
Shelly is
Other end of my hand is going to be the land for turn, by the way.
Flip Shieldred. I will tap 2 for a Swift Foot Boots. As we all know, I'm sure what that does. And then I will tap 3, notably 1 green, 2 other, for a Song of the Dryads targeting Shieldred. I'm gonna ramp you. Give
Oh
you a
my
forest.
goodness.
Whatever you want, however you want, whatever amount of mana, whatever type of mana I should say that you want. This is a very good version of Mana Brain where you're kind of like stealing and storing mana instead. And
What
if
is
you
that?
want it,
What is
okay,
that?
What
Blind
is
Fate.
happening?
I don't know what that was.
Got him.
Yeah, Jank.
Sorry, I had to find the block button.
It's all good. Jank took care of that person from the parapets. That
Yeah,
happens,
sure.
and I'm
Show us
like,
the forest.
archers.
Did y'all get all that?
What, everything that person said?
My ears are bleeding, but I think I got most of it.
I thought you were just answering very quickly, David. I was like, wow,
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
lot of politicking on this cast.
I'll go to combat. And Burn, do you have any blockers
I'm running-
up right now?
Running
I
an
do
auction.
not.
I'm gonna swing a total of 4 at you: a 3/3 Gerard and a 1/1 Spirit that you gave me. Cause I don't know. I don't have a witty reason.
I give you a 1/1 and you hit me with it?
Yeah, yeah. This is why
Yeah, I
I
take the
never
four.
get chosen for Forbidden Orchard. I'll pass.
Alright. Tap. Upkeep. We're going to draw 1 extra from the Muse.
Lose a life, draw a
So there's
card.
1 zombie.
CC.
And then draw a turn.
And Shieldred's a tree, huh?
Shieldred is now a tree. Tree Oldred. if you will.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Lord Pepsi with $2 super chat said, "Can we pay for you to attack people in the game?" You know what? We'll talk about it. You can pay me to at
Actually, a
least
solid deal.
discuss it.
Just
I don't
please
hate-
don't be Chucklepuff.
I don't hate it.
I'm friend shaped.
That's what I'm saying, Wolfsbane. It's all ramp. It's teamer things for sure, Frosty. It's going. Lord
Another
Pepsi, thank you for
swamp.
the $2. That makes you the stream monarch. All hail. I better see some crowns in chat for the stream monarch. All hail. All hail, Lord Pepsi. You just wanted to make an Atlanta native say all hail, Lord Pepsi.
Okay. Thank you for that forest, by
Got
the way.
you. I got you.
Grave Titan.
Oh, Grave
yeah.
Titan. Sexy looking
All right.
version, too.
That is really nice.
Let me get some dope zombie tokens also.
Damn, I like that frame. Let's go
Ooh.
back to Kaldheim.
Let's see. Burn, you don't have any untapped creatures, do you?
I do not.
I'm gonna
Thank you,
boop you
Arcana.
for 3 with this Graveborn Muse.
Take it.
Can you hold up your
Um,
tokens that you've got there, David, for the benefit of chat?
Yeah.
Love to see them. Nice. That Christopher Rush
So
one's
very
crazy.
old school
Yeah.
and then very recent.
Yeah, very new school.
That'll do it for me.
All right, untap.
Graveborn Muse always makes me think she has flying. I've always thought she had
Yeah,
flying.
that's because she's flying in the art. Apparently
Should
she
be-
has hover.
Be a requirement that they got to be on the ground if they don't have flying in art.
Well, I guess there's a possibility that she's standing right behind that chair, but she's leaning over.
Is that a chair? That's a person.
Is that a person hunched over?
It's a person. That's like
Oh,
a.
the person's
person,
passing
yeah.
through.
It's like a.
Well, thank you for revealing this to me.
He's a squatty little dude, and he's like, "Why is she flying through me? This is weird."
I'm gonna tap 4 I'm gonna play the Beano Supremo, which is Greater Good.
Ooh,
Greater
good art.
good.
Good art.
David, I guess I'll keep my word. You can get the Spirit.
Yo. See if I have any spirit tokens lying around.
Chuckle, I'm going to hit you for 2.
You got it. Going down to 39.
Second main phase, I'm going to sack the Rampant to the Greater Good. So I'm going to draw 2 and then discard 3. And I get to go search for my lands. I'm going to discard real quick. This hand is awful. And Bane of Progress. Grab my 2 lands, and that should be my turn.
Dunzo?
Yeah, it should be it.
What am I gonna do with all this mana?
I'm just gonna play my land for turn because I didn't play one. So
Surely.
then it's all you.
That's a 1/1 spirit. It's just a piece of paper. I have.
1/1 Spirit.
All my tokens are packed. I'm sorry. All the ones that aren't in deck boxes.
Those are my basics I'm grabbing.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for Reflections of Litjara. And then we're gonna play.
Joe, what creature type are you choosing?
I'm gonna choose Dragon. Then I'm gonna
You don't want to pick
play.
Eldrazi?
I don't think so. Not today.
Okay.
What about zombie?
Not
True, you could pick
yet.
zombie.
I'm thinking
All right.
about zombie, but I'm gonna
It's
choose
popular. The in crowd.
Dragon. I'm gonna cast Territorial Hellkite, and we're gonna do some things
Everyone
here.
wants to be undead right now. Oh, sure.
Territorial Hellkite says, okay, so cast trigger first. When I cast a creature spell, I put a +1/+1 counter on Eshki. Then if that spell's power is 4 or greater, draw a card. Then if that spell's power is 6 or greater, Eshki deals damage to equal to Eshki's power to each opponent. So everybody takes a lightning bolt to the face. I've
Does
also
this mean
got
that this is a double dragon?
yes, I also, when I cast a spell of the chosen type, copy that spell. I'm notably not recasting it so Eshki and these don't love each other, but they're fans of each other. You know what I'm saying? But what we are gonna do is get 12 power of Territorial Hellkites.
Yeah, that seems very balanced.
This is a pre-con.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
like,
That's hey, that's what I'm saying, yo. That's what I'm saying. They can definitely hold their own. They have 0 game changers, but they can hold their own.
Right?
All right,
yeah,
so
I mean that bracket 2 sliver deck I was talking about earlier also doesn't have any game change.
that's why I was like, I think that you're underselling, right? I don't want you to go too low. When a dragon I control enters, return this enchantment, so Encroaching Dragonstorm comes back to my hand. And then we are
It bounces your own permanents. That's awful.
the Encroaching Dragonstorms. The Dragonstorms all when a dragon enters, it returns to your hand, so you can do the
Oh no,
effect again.
I understand that it's
Got you.
an intentional replayability mechanic.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yep, we're gonna go to combat. These have got to attack randomly. Gonna be interesting here. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose an opponent at random that this creature didn't attack during your last combat. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Burn 1,
Sounds
2.
good.
Yep.
Chuckle 3, 4.
Yep, sounds
David
good.
5, 6.
Yeah.
First Territorial Hellkite is attacking David. Second Territorial Hellkite is attacking Burn.
Next for 6.
6 in the air.
Joel, you want to put like those die next to them so you remember next turn who each one of them attacked?
I'm gonna do you one better.
There you go.
I'm so
With one of them, it's pretty easy to keep track of. When there's 2 of them, it gets a little tricky.
Yeah, exactly.
The odds are not in my favor next turn.
No, there's probably gonna be a dragon coming at you, buddy. Just gonna be honest. That's gonna
Maybe
be
2 of them.
that's gonna be my turn pass.
All right.
I was a little nervous that they were both going to go at David, and this was just going to be the worst possible turn for David. But you know, we're good.
All right. I am going to
Lesser evil.
I'm gonna fetch real quick, guys.
Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna tap 3 for a Phyrexian Soul Gorger. It's a 3-mana 8/8 with cumulative upkeep. Sacrifice a creature.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 1 to put the boots on it. And Joel, sadly, it's random, so I'm just gonna swing at you for 8 because I know where those dragons are going next turn.
Sure. I'm just gonna block with my spirit, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
And after that, I got nothing. I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep. We're gonna go down 4. Whee! 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll draw for turn. There you go. Okay. Well, to the surprise of no one, we're going to play a swamp for turn. I'm going to pay 1 for a Deadly Dispute, sacrificing a zombie token.
Yep. Seems good.
We're going to draw 2 and make a treasure token. We have a treasure. We do.
Who needs a treasure when you got that force and that mono black deck?
Yeah. Yeah. I will admit I've never had a forest and play with this deck before, so you got me there.
I got you.
Okay. 1, 2.
Have you got Urborg coffers in there, David?
Yeah.
Arconu, the answer is yes, it can be done. Thank you again, Lord Pepsi. All hail the Stream Monarch, all hail. And thank you, chat, for hanging out tonight. While we just play a little Commander with the Patreon. I hope you're having a wonderful week.
This is not an optimal play pattern. I should have done this first, but that's okay. I'm going to play a Crowded Crypt.
Crowded Crypt.
So, one of those weird little 3-mana rocks. Taps for black. Whenever a creature you control dies, put a corpse counter on it. Pay 6 and tap it, and just like dump a whole ton of zombies onto the board.
Nice. Just kind of passively watches things die, and it watches tokens die too, which is nice.
Yeah, it's great.
Sims, what's up? Good to see you. We're playing like mid 3 bracket. We're right in the middle. We're on the fence. We've been on the fence so long we're sleeping on the fence. The trick is to sleep face down with the post in your mouth.
We're gonna play some Suicide Black here. We're just gonna
hell yeah.
really go for it.
As someone tied with the highest life total, do it.
Yeah. I bet. Let's see. So we've got 2 black floating.
That was a pretty good nab when that person popped in here, Jank.
Yeah, I was scrambling trying to find the right. I just I looked for the first red button that I could push to get him out of there.
I don't know where I sent him, but he's gone.
I have so many cards in hand. This is really, really difficult.
You said you have so many?
Yeah, I have so many cards in hand. I'll hand it to you that turning my commander into tree is actually hanging me up a little bit right now.
Oh, thank God.
Tree and the commander. Back in my day, we stuffed them. That's where they went to the nether realm.
Okay, well, we're just gonna make a decision. We're gonna play badly and live with it. So Vizier of the Scorpion comes in, amass 1. This is not a regular army token. It's an orc army, but we're just gonna play pretend.
Black
same thing.
zombie army. Got it. They
Yeah.
just look like
Yeah.
orcs.
Yeah, that's there. And all of my zombie tokens now have Death Touch.
Beautiful.
Joel, I'm gonna come at you with, let's see, what's your commander right now? Like a 4/4?
It's
5/5?
Eshki's a 3/3 currently, but honestly, it's got
okay.
the spirit of a 4/4. So watch
sure.
out.
Yeah.
Has the heart of a
course.
5/5.
How could I not know that? Let's
The
see.
appetite of a 1/1. That's how she keeps her figure.
Before combat, we're just gonna use the rest of this mana up
Uh-oh.
and play an Undead Augur.
Uh-oh.
And then I'm gonna come at you, Joel, with the Grave Titan.
Yep.
And Tuckle, I'm gonna come at you with this 2/2 Death Toucher on the ground.
Those are not equal attacks. Those attacks aren't equal at all.
That is true. That is not equal.
God.
I'll come at you with zombie tokens next time, Joel. I
Fair.
promise.
Thank you. Thank you.
I declared no blocks.
Neither do
Okay.
I. Grave gets in.
2, right? The
Yeah.
zombie. Got it.
All right,
Yeah.
don't rub it in. I took 6. Gravy train punched me, bro. I haven't been punched by a gravy train in a hot minute. That's fine with me.
Okay, 2 more zombie tokens come out. They have Death Touch as well. Nothing died, so nothing happens here.
Sims, thank you very
Shieldred
much.
is still a plant, and I will pass.
Sims, I appreciate you. You should come and get in on
Oh.
Patreon night. Go join the Discord and stuff. We can play some games.
Untap, draw.
Arconu, Grave Titan not being type zombie is kind of one of those things, right? Like, it's just always going to be a damn wish.
Hey, I'm gonna help you out early, David. I'm gonna give you. Everybody has swamps.
Uh-oh.
Let's
Sick.
go.
That's no longer a tree. That's a tree in a swamp.
Now you all are real screwed.
Oh, dude, Shieldred tree grows from the swamp.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna attempt to cast Henzi. So anything I blitz 4 or greater now costs 2 less, because this is the second time I'm casting her.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Trying to see who's been hitting me that I'm gonna have to do something about.
The dragon
Joel with them
army has
dragons.
not the territorial Hellkite. I can't control. It's like a Charizard. I'm a baby trainer. Leave me alone.
But I was told I can't simp no more, so I have to go after you.
Gotcha there.
So I'm gonna blitz in. David, you hold off on attacking me next turn.
Oh wow.
I'm hurting for creatures right now.
Yeah, I mean you're at a lower life total. You're at a lower life total than I am, so I guess I can leave you alone. for the time
So
being.
David, I'm gonna give you another spirit. Then I'm gonna blitz in my death mark. So it says when death mark enters, it destroys up to 1 target creature, and target player mills 3. So I'm gonna get rid of. I'm actually gonna get rid of the token that hit me.
Aw. Oh wait, no, you're talking about Joel, not the 1/1 sheet, right?
Yeah,
We're gonna
no,
leave
the
this sheet
dragon
alone?
token that hit
Alright,
me.
cool.
And I'm gonna mill myself.
You know this one can't attack you
Yeah.
next turn, right?
It can't, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then the
Yeah,
one that
it
David did. Yeah, the one.
Yeah,
David
yeah.
did.
Kill the one that hit me.
This one can
Yes.
still attack you. This one cannot attack you next turn.
So I misread it then. So yeah, get rid of the one that did
Yeah,
not
no worries.
hit me.
That's what I wanted to make sure of.
Thank you.
It's a weird creature. It's a weird creature. Chad says at the beginning of combat on your turn, choose an opponent at random that this creature didn't attack during your last combat. Creature attacks that player this combat if able. If you can't choose an opponent this way, tap it. So when you get down to like 1-on-1, this thing can't attack every other turn, basically.
I'm gonna
Or
go
if
to
there's
combat
stuff
'cause
keeping me from
Deathmark
attacking.
has haste. Chuckle, I'm gonna swing in at you for 5. It's a 5-3.
I will declare no blocks.
Okay, so you take 5.
Yep, down to 29.
I think that will be it. I'm going to, so second main phase, before I do anything, I'm going to sacrifice Deathmark to greater good. So I'm going to draw 1 for the blitz when it dies, and then I'm going to draw 5 and discard 3.
That's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Getting that greater
is
good
so
down
good.
on that deck is sick.
Llanowar Elves, Deathrite Shaman, and I'm going to get rid of...
I love that Death Red art. It's so good.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, dude, that DRS is so sick. That's the one I use
I'm
in
going to
my.
get rid of Incinerator
in my
of the
Prosh deck.
Goki. And then this was my other draw. Oh yeah, I'm keeping that. Pass the turn.
All right. Draw. Oh, well, hello. No reason to be losing life. 7. Mm-hmm. But okay. Let's just everybody ready to like party? Who wants to party?
I'm already partying. as
My
you
name's
can see.
Chocolate and I like to party.
Let's go.
It's a
I haven't made
regular
deals with
Thriller
anybody
music
yet.
video
I can
over
try and
here.
kill any of y'all. All right, making sure. No politics to worry about. One, two, three. First up, Nogi, Draco Zealot. Dragon spells I cast cost 1 less to cast. And whenever Nogi Draco Zealot attacks, if I control 3 or more dragons, until end of turn, becomes a dragon with base power and toughness 5/5 and gains flying. Notably not a dragon, it's a kobold. But you know what is a dragon?
Are these flying or non-flying spirit tokens?
Non-flying.
Non-flying. Okay.
5
Feels like it might be
for
relevant.
Hammerhead Tyrant.
God.
Ooh.
That's guard.
That's a spoopy boy.
That is a
So-
spicy boy.
Cast triggers. Whenever I cast a creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Eshki. Oh, that triggered on Nogi as well.
How is this not a shark dragon? I feel a little
Right.
cheated.
So I got that for Nogi, and now we're gonna go to Hammerhead. When I cast a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on Eshki. And then if it's a 4 or greater, draw a card, which is true here.
Uh-oh.
So we draw. And then it's a 6 or greater, so Eshki's gonna deal 5 to each of you.
Down to 24.
5 to the dome ski. Now, Hammerhead Tyrant says, whenever I cast a spell, return up to 1 target non-land permanent an opponent controls with mana value less than or equal to that spell's mana value to its owner's hand. So then, Territorial Hellkite cannot attack I Love Burn. Must attack either 1, 2, 3 or 4, 5, 6. Cool? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Seems
6.
reasonable.
Sounds good. Let's see that 4, 5, or 6.
It's a 6.
Ow.
Ah, thank God.
Moving to attacks. Territorial Hellkite. Swinging at David in the air.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. This is going to be an exciting upkeep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to play a land in the second main. And then . Yeah, that's a pass. That's a pass it up. Later.
Yeah, come on, board white.
All
Come
right,
on,
got a little
Board White.
turn.
We're so far behind that is not it. Okay, so I'm gonna just tap 5 for the Gitrog.
There he is. Daily, I'm not sure
He
exactly
is-
what you're talking about. Which commander
is
deck
here.
list? What happened to the commander
Chuck,
deck
does
list?
that Phyrexian thing have an upkeep?
Oh, yes, it does. I'm gonna sack the sheep. Thank you.
Good
That's
call.
why. That's why I left that guy there. Thank
Throw
you.
a die on it too, because it's
Um,
cumulative, so you'll have to sack 2 next turn.
True. Oh well, this is about to go away. I'm gonna saddle Gitrog
Gotcha.
with the Phyrexian Soul Gorger.
CC.
I'm gonna go to combat, burn. I'm so sorry. I have to send Gitrog at you. He's a trample haste. 6/5.
What does the Gitrog say before? Is there any attack
Yes.
triggers?
So there's a combat damage trigger to sacrifice the creature that's saddled at this turn. If I do, I draw X, then put up the X lands from my hand on the battlefield tap, where X is a sacrifice creature's power. So
Not
if it
the
connects,
threat, so I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna deadly
no, that's
knowledge
fine.
here.
That's understandable. I get it. All right. Exiled. He goes over here.
Is that the highest
And
power? What was
put-
Gitrog at that time?
He was a 6/5. Gitrog's a 6/5.
What does Deadly Rog say?
It's just exile target
Exile.
creature.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Yeah.
thinking completely wrong.
Yeah.
I'm in a different planet. Y'all don't mind me. Just ignore the idiot over here.
Are you thinking of the flare?
I was thinking it was one of those
Yeah.
multiple spells. I glanced at the art and was like, which one of the sacrifice the biggest creature is this? Is
Yeah.
this CMC or power
Right.
or what are we looking at here? I
From
thought
there,
about
I
it 0
will
more seconds.
Say go.
Okay, untap. Upkeep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey,
We're
Daily,
going.
check that link.
to
Is that the one you're
5.
talking about?
David, your one guy is not a zombie.
This isn't. It says make a zombie.
No,
army.
the Grave Titan.
Your Grave Titan's
Oh,
yeah.
we were just talking about that. and
Weird.
you're right.
Weird, right?
7.
Strange.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Figured you'd rather have the one extra point of life and not the one extra
It-
card.
It's getting increasingly relevant. Yes.
Arconus said, "Guy, I specifically don't run Graveborn Muse because I want to die on my own terms."
On your own turn? Is that what he said?
Terms.
Oh, terms. I was like, I'm about to die on my own turn. I don't know what you're talking-
Yeah. No, Muse is actually good for that.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
Do.
Okay, we might have some options here. Let's see. I'm gonna pay. Actually, where to go?
I opened some sweet cards in my play and collector box for this set that I can upgrade this deck with
2,
immediately.
3, and we're gonna play an Ashnod's Altar.
That's an altar. You about to pop off?
Not really. But I can do some stuff for sure.
Hell yeah.
Okay. We're gonna start with sending Joel, the entire team, in your direction.
Who's giggling? Keep your giggles to yourself.
That is exactly what a pair of hammerhead dragons gets you.
It really does.
Do. Okay, so what have we got here?
A lot.
There are things for sure. If I take it all, what am I taking?
We're gonna take 6, 10, 14, 17, 18, 19.
All right. Count me up from the bottom on power toughnesses. Like I've got a 3-3 here. Is there a 2-2 over there?
6-6, 3-3. Everything else is 2-2s,
And
and
is
these
any-
two are 1-1s.
And is anything getting like a death touch or anything like that?
All the tokens have death touch.
All the tokens have death touch. So
All
is
the
there
zombie tokens. Yeah,
got it.
all the zombie tokens have death
Via
touch.
Vizier of the Scorpion,
That is correct.
who is a 1/1 in and of himself.
Yep.
Okay. So then. We are going to less than or equal to that spell's mana value. Okay. So we're gonna go 3 after attacks are declared. We're gonna pay
Yep.
3 and we're gonna cast Chaos Warp.
Sure.
And I think we're going to warp your altar.
Okay. That's your final answer for a target?
Yes. However, on the cast, I'm going to get 2 hammerhead triggers. When I cast a spell, return up to 1 target non-land permanent. An opponent controls with mana value less than or equal to that spell's mana value. So I'm going to return the Vizier of the Scorpion. And maybe I'm not
You're
going
targeting the Vizier of the Scorpion.
Yeah, hang on just a second. No, I'm going to do this a little bit different. I'm going to cast Chaos Warp, targeting
Sure.
your Grave Titan.
Okay.
And I'm going to, with Hammerhead's triggers, target Ashnod's Altar and your Vizier of the Scorpion.
Okay.
So
you
those
set
are
your triggers.
those are Hammerhead
Use-
triggers, and Chaos Warp is targeting the Grave Titan.
Okay.
This is all before blocks.
Yep. We're gonna get real crazy here.
Oh, God.
Are you ready for that?
No, I don't know. I'm so nervous about my choices.
All right. We've had final targets.
Yes. Hammerhead targets are that thing you're touching and the altar, and then the Chaos Warp is targeting Grave Titan.
Yeah. So I'm gonna sacrifice. Let's see, is this a May? I might be super dead. Okay. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna see how this goes. So I'm gonna sacrifice this guy
Yep.
for 2 colorless.
Hang on, Daily. I'll get with you in a second.
I don't have any of my mana counters, and I apologize for that.
What do
I'm
you?
gonna
Oh,
go
you have
down.
2 floating right now.
Yeah.
I'll help you here.
One,
Boom.
draw a card. Nope, that's not helpful. I'm gonna sacrifice the Grave Titan
So you got 4 mana floating.
or floating.
So the Chaos Warp's gonna fizzle for what it's worth.
Yep.
Grave Titan is not a zombie.
Ow. Sorry.
Chat,
I
back
can-
to Grave
yeah.
Titan not being a zombie. It's
They need to
still
errata
a
the damn
problem.
thing. Yeah.
Sack something else besides
Okay,
the
so-
Titan.
Yeah,
Or
I
you
mean, I can
just
just sacrifice.
sack the Muse so it doesn't
Yeah,
kill you.
just for the sake of like, I looked at a card. I'll take my punishment and I'll just sack this and.
So you've got 6 mana. You're leaving the Grave Titan dead. You've got 6 mana floating,
Yeah.
and you lost the life from that
This-
one, right?
Yeah.
I don't think David's planning on making it to an upkeep there, Arconu.
You know what I mean?
Maybe. A sick exsanguinate might help you right now. Three life pulls.
Not an instant speed spell, but I appreciate the thought.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot where I'm at right now. Anonymous, there's no Trigon. I've only got newfangled cards up here. Grave Titan is an honorary zombie. Got a degree from zombie school, but it's one of those, it's honorary.
So this just returns to my hand. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. All right. So we're going to resolve that, and then you've still got all these little homies heading in your direction.
Okay. So then, okay, easy. So your 6 is gonna.
Did you make your 2 new zombie tokens?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, they're over here.
Okay,
We
perfect.
can, in fact, let's see if I have any more. Like, yep.
All right. So then I'm gonna throw a undead augur. Says whenever it or another zombie dies, you draw a card and lose a life. It's not. It's forced, right? All right. So I'm gonna
Correct.
I'm gonna put
Yes.
a 6/6 and a 6/6 in front of 2 of the tokens, and then a 5/5 in front of another one of the tokens. And I'll take
Mhm.
the augur. I'm not gonna block the augur, and I'm not gonna block the muse, but I'm blocking the other 3. I think I did that right.
Oh yeah, I should have sacked the augur. That was a mistake. Oh well. Since I fucked that up.
Sorry, man.
I'm dead anyway. I'm gonna cast Stinging Study and kill myself.
Nice. Let's go.
I heard a gunshot right before I opened the door,
Yeah.
and I looked at David. Oh my god!
4,
What did he do?
5.
There's a
Yeah.
claw through his hand. Well, you definitely said Suicide Black, and you totally did that.
Yeah, you put the suicide in the suicide black a lot faster than any of us expected.
Brad, I think that's your turn.
Aim to please. Yeah. Go for
Undead
it.
draw.
Hey, look, if it's worth it, David, if it matters, Arconu in chat is totally on your side. Go out on your own terms. Hell yes.
Play a swamp.
We can kind of see your hand. I'm not sure if it matters against the
I
Hensy deck.
just- yeah,
'Cause
I'm just
that shit
moved it
hits me
up.
in the face regardless, but
Pay 3. I'm gonna blitz in Roxanne. So I'm gonna get, when it enters, I'm gonna create a tapped colorless artifact token named Meteorite. So I'm just gonna have this be my Meteorite for right now.
Yep.
Meteorite deals 2 damage. I'm gonna deal 2 damage to
I don't have anything you can kill.
Shuckle. What's your art? Is it a 3/3 or a 2/2?
43.
3/3?
Yep. I have 1 creature in the grave.
I'll just deal it to you because it's due to any targets. I'm gonna deal 2 damage to you.
You got it. I'm down to 22.
I'm gonna go to combat. You have a 3/3 only as your blocker,
Yes.
and he has these 6/6s. 1, 2, 3, 6.
Yeah, sadly, I have no way to get through to Joel.
I don't either. I need a wrath effect.
Yep. That's what I'm hoping for.
Dragons, dragons, dragons. That's all you hear from this side of the battlefield.
I'm gonna use you, Chuckle. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to
Yeah,
dig.
no, go for it. Yeah.
Roxanne's gonna come at you for 4. It's gonna create another meteorite. Joel, I'm gonna hit you for 2.
Ow!
Down to 18. No blocks.
At 28.
I'm gonna go to second main phase. I'm gonna
That's what I
tap
was
it.
using you for with the Get Rog. I just don't have a Deadly Relic for you. You know what I'm saying? But
I get it. I'm gonna play Malachite Rebirth on Roxanne.
nice.
Yep.
Good card. Good card.
I'm gonna sacrifice Roxanne to the greater good.
Digging.
So it's going to get that, and then it's gonna get the 4 to discard 3.
Moan damnation.
Roxanne's gonna hit. Roxanne's gonna come back because of Malachar.
Yup.
I'm gonna get another meteorite token.
Pew.
2 more at you, Joel.
Pew pew. Down to 26.
Burn, you also lose 2 from the Malakir, and she comes in.
I
10.
do. Correct. This is a draw. I see nothing. First discard is going to be Yawgmoth Transposition. Venomakis is the second one. And I will discard Spire Garden.
Yo, patrons who are watching, we are going to get a game 2 in on the stream
1,
tonight.
2, 3,
I just did a
4,
/LFG.
5.
Blade gets 1 spot.
I'm gonna exile the Spirit Guide for a red. Black, and 4 other mana. So I have 1 floating. I'm gonna Chuck, I'm gonna give you a spirit. I'm gonna add it for just all these are gonna be colorless. So for 4, I'm gonna blitz. I'm gonna blitz in Wasteland Raider, and I'm gonna squad 2 twice. So it says once Wasteland Raider enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature.
Oh,
So I have 2 more entering with this Wasteland Raider.
so we're sacking 3, right?
Correct.
All right,
I
that
did that right, Jank. Right? I did squad the right way.
Listen-
Yeah. And so when it ETBs, then you pay the extra cost to make the extra dudes, right?
Okay, somebody said you can't overload it, and I'm like, you can.
Wait, say that again. What I missed?
I
Right, I
paid the
was-
squad 2. I put 4 into it. I'm allowed to do that, right? Because somebody said you can't, but you.
No, it says you can pay 2 any number of
Yeah, you can
times.
pay 2 extra as many times as you want. If
Yeah.
you have 100 mana, you
that.
can make 98 more of those dudes.
Please don't.
Or 50 more of those dudes. Jesus, I don't know where my math is.
Whatever the math is, dude, you'll be making more. No one cares about the math.
Stonks.
Okay, so yeah, there's 3 Wastelands Raiders entering basically.
Nerds, what up? Nerds, Chuckle Puff. Nerds just popped in the chat and said, "Nice, Matt."
Oh my god, dude. Oh, I love that. This is my favorite man. I take it everywhere with me.
There you go, dude. Hell yeah. Well, is that
So
is that
Wasteland
Amber?
Raiders, when they enter, each
That is
player
Amber.
sacrifices a creature for 3.
So we're sacking 3 creatures.
Correct.
Yeesh, which was my board. Yeah, Amber looks so much like my cat. I had to get it because my cat is the queen too.
I'm gonna. Now that everything gets sacrificed,
We're gonna go.
I'm just trying to clear this board, guys.
Are you doing the murder?
I'm about to sacrifice these to the greater good.
All right, I sacked my 3. Nogi, token, and wait, what did I do? Oh, Nogi, token, territory, Hokai, and Hammerhead Tyrant.
Make him sack 2 more.
Burn, did you sack something to your own Raiders?
I did not. It's going to be this Roxanne.
Well, it's got to be 3.
Yes. Do they enter all at once, Jank? Or no, they can sacrifice themselves, right?
Yeah, they can also. Yeah, they're just like fleshbag marauders. They can
Let me
sack.
double check.
Yeah, when it
Yeah,
enters,
so-
they sack themselves. Yep.
Correct. Thank you. Roxanne and 2 Raiders. I'm going to sacrifice this Raider to draw off the blitz that I paid and then to draw the 4 to discard 3.
Arkonu, the Song of the Dryads is gone, but no, the Song of the Dryads isn't gone.
Hellfire, Radagast, and
It was on David.
Oh
so
yeah, it
it's-
just falls off, goes
it's
to the
bye-bye.
graveyard.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
I'll discard Gary.
Player removal is permanent removal.
You got it.
That is it.
So Daily Chance, to answer your
Pass
question
the
about
turn.
do those Build-A-Box decks hold up to precons? Typically not. They're just not going to be as focused. Precons, especially nowadays, are just way more focused overall. Oh wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's 4 left over after that.
All that mana.
Tapped out over there. No flying. No flying. Everybody's tapped out with no flying.
Yeah. I got nothing.
All right, one of y'all
No
are
flying.
definitely dying. I just got to figure this out here. I think cards in hand, Chuckle and Brad.
Cards in hand.
I have 6.
Holy shit! All right,
They're so bad I can read them off to you.
Brad. It's been a great game. It's been a really great game. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Encroaching Dragonstorm. I'm gonna go get 2 basic lands onto the battlefield tapped. Island Mountain. Love when they're right there. Patrons, what I was trying to say is if you want to get in a game with me tonight, we got a second game gonna pop off. Got some people already ready to play with me, but if you are somebody who hasn't gotten a game in with me, please go say that in the Fight Night room in Discord, and we will rearrange. Thanks very much. All right. Shuffling there. That's done. Then we're gonna go 5 for Storm Breath Dragon. It's got flying and haste.
God.
I'm gonna get a copy of it off Reflections. Eshki is going to trigger 1 time. Off casting a creature, gonna get a +1/+1 counter. Then that power's 4 greater, so I'm gonna draw a card. Take one of these off. She's got 4 total power now. I know those are hard to see, but that's a +2 and 2 +1s. And we're gonna go to attacks. We're gonna go. Oh, whenever I cast a spell, Storm Breath Dragon is gonna, I guess. Do you have any permanents to return, Chuckle? The boots?
From the, I mean, yeah,
From
yeah.
the
I got
battlefield
boots.
to your hand.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
cool.
got boots.
I'm gonna bounce the boots back to your hand.
Yes, sir. You got it.
And then we're gonna go to attacks. We're gonna go. That's 4, 5, 6. 6 and 6 is 12. Plus 4 more is 16. No, that's not gonna do it exactly. We need to do this differently here. 6, 10, 14. Poop. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go that way and force the block there. So 4 is gonna go in the air at you, Chuckle, and then Brad, you're gonna have 4, 6 on the ground, and 10 in the air.
I have no blocks, so I have to take the 4 down to 14.
She doesn't have trample or anything, right?
Nope, she does not.
Yep. So I'll use Henzie to jump.
Yep.
And I'll take the 10 in the air.
Yep. Encroaching Dragonstorm returned to my hand when I cast Storm Breath Dragon. Should have returned the Henzie to his hand.
We can do this, Burn. We can take this game.
Yeah, I misplayed right there. I should have bounced the should have bounced the oh shit, and I had a second. Does it say May? We're not gonna go back. It doesn't matter. Pass. I should have bounced the spell when I cast the encroaching the first time too. I'm not playing Tyrant very well, making play mistakes all over the place. Here we go.
I will draw.
Yeah, cards in hand is when I go for it and then miss the win.
I will play a forest as land for turn. And this is just not okay. We're going to tap a black and 2 other for a hunted bone brute. Burn, would you like 2 1/1 white dog creature tokens?
Yes, please.
Okay. You can have 2 1/1 white dogs. It has Menache. It is a 6/2. I will have to say go after that. I can't do anything else. Pass.
I have 2. Are there 2? You said there are 2 1s?
1/1s. 2 1/1s.
1 Perfect.
Yes.
I do have 2 dogs.
All right, Brad.
All right.
Last call.
Save us, Burn.
I'm gonna try and burn y'all to death next turn.
You're our only hope.
Now these are my meteorites. Draw for turn. Chuckle,
Shit.
how much black pips do you have on your creatures in your graveyard?
Ooh, Black Pips, creatures in grave.
Very specific question.
2. Gerard, very legit.
You are not
Just
wrong.
2?
2 pips. 2
Oh.
Black Pips.
Freaky.
Make you all look at ads since I died first.
I'm gonna play my Taiga. I'm gonna tap 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play Living Death.
Oh, wow.
Oh, thank God.
Chat, I don't know if we're going to get to that second game. We'll see.
Oh, I love you. Love you so much.
So, Living Death is gonna come in. I return.
I knew it, chat. I had to
all
kill
of this.
him
Oh,
last
God,
turn
wait,
and
I think we're
totally
dead.
misplayed.
Yeah, I think Gary might murder all of you right now anyway.
I see the Gary. I think we're dead.
Oof, what a fucking punt, chat.
Almost some birds. I think,
Damn,
Joel, if it makes you feel better, I had a deflecting spot where I was gonna return your tyrant anyways.
Gotcha.
So,
Well, the thing is, too, is her power. I had 2 dragons. I just misplayed the shit out of it. It's all good. First game with a new deck, this deck crushed. Sometimes you mess it up.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh.
So I have 14 black mana that's there. So everybody would take 1, 2, 3, 4, so 14. And then I have a bunch of ETB triggers.
So yeah, I have one thing I can do before I go out. It doesn't save me,
There it is.
but
Get it.
it's just I don't know. I'm gonna flash out a smoke bomb because I left up the 3 mana for it. All creatures have shroud. But I'm gonna die to the trigger, so I'm dead to Gary.
So yeah, I'm gonna gain 14 and 14. I'm gonna gain 28.
Yep.
Brings me to 32 if I did math right. So triggers are gonna happen. Wasteland Raider is gonna happen. It's going to sacrifice a Land of War Elf. Nothing. Deathmark is gonna activate. Destroy up to 1 target creature. I'm gonna get rid of your big dragon. Joel.
Yep.
No 3. Junji has no trigger. Radagast has a bunch of triggers. I don't remember if Radagast is a May. Another meteorite's gonna deal 2 damage to you, Joel.
Yeah, you got it. Down to 10.
Yeah. I just have to wait until the next turn, basically. And then Bane of Progress, destroy.
I'm
Bane of
either
Progress
about
will
to
enter.
draw a perfect card to do this or concede. So you got 1 card
Yeah.
draw to get through
So-
on my side.
It was Cyclonic Rift and precons, right? You know?
No, I don't think so. Dude, at this point, I would draw a Psych Rift and eat it. I'm definitely not doing that.
Show Druid, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Bane of Progress, destroy all artifacts and enchantments. So this greater good's gonna go
Chat,
bye-bye.
you punt one little thing and then your tire pops and your car flips and you explode.
Chuckle.
What's up?
I thought you were gonna sacrifice your Gorger to Gerard before the Gary resolve.
I'm just saying,
That's
yeah.
all I can do
I tapped
this
that.
turn, Joel. It's all
GG,
on
bro. You crushed me.
Yeah.
You finished that one off. I drew a
should've.
land there.
Yep, because that would have killed
That would've-
Brad before it resolved and taken
It
all of
would've,
his stuff off the stack.
Yeah. Sadly, I have no way to deal with. Oh well, I guess the Living Death would have set Joel back too. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, Gerard.
It's all about those hasty dragons. I thought haste was going to finish it off there instead of playing Atarka at that time, because Atarka would have popped Eshkeef. Everybody would have taken like 6 or 7, whatever. And then my hammerheads could have gotten there, but I wasn't 100% sure. So I went towards the haste and then even did that wrong. But that was a GG.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a GG. David, how do you
I
feel like
needed David
Shieldred
in there
did? You went out pretty
longer.
fast. Comparatively, I guess.
All good.
You thought
You
it
gave me
performed
time to
pretty well?
slot new braids into my mono black deck.
Oh,
old
shit.
braids.
Jeez.
Oh snap.
All right, it looks like we've got a
GGs.
second game forming. Y'all, that was a great game. Chuckle, David,
Good
Brad,
games,
thanks
guys.
very much. Living Death End. What else?
Yes.
What else do you want, chat? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Hey, if you're hanging out, click that like button, click that subscribe button. That really helps out. If you want to get
Have a good night, guys.
if you want to get in on some Patreon games every Thursday night, we're right here playing. Come join us. Lots of other cool perks over there, like Dragon Shields. Join at the right tier. Free pack of Dragon Shields with my crazy looking mug on them. Y'all, GG's. David, Chuckle,
Joel.
Brad again. Thank you very much.
DJs, have a good night.
See you
I'll
next
be
week.
watching.
Oh yeah, I'll be watching.
We've got, okay, so next game is up. Looks like we are moving in. Shiv, you're new. The only question is, or the only concern is audio. That's it. Can you hear me? Are you in there? Yeah, there you are.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can, as long as you don't have any background noise. We are good to go because your mic is coming through clear.
We should, unless my huskies decide to sing the song with their people.
Hell yeah. How are you
What are we
doing
playing,
tonight?
Joe?
I'm down for anything. Whatever y'all want to play as far as power level. I got my new deck in, my Eshki Teamer's Roar. I can play it again. I got Prosh, I got Lara Croft, I got... What? Anybody got a deck where they're like, man, I've been wanting to play that?
Well, I built the Urani.
Oh,
the
nice.
dragon side.
Yeah, dude, I'll put the Teamer's Roar away on my side so you can get that one. What about you, Shiv?
I am bringing in my favorite Angels.
Nice.
Nice.
Who's the commander of your Angel deck? Is it the one or is it a
Avacyn,
different
Angel
one?
of Hope.
Oh, nice. Avacyn Hope. Hell yes. Typically, people go with, what's the 2-drop mana rock that's an angel? I can't think of names. Right now.
Giada.
Yes, typically
Giada.
people go that way.
When I first got into Magic the Gathering, one of my first rares was Avacyn, so
Nice.
special meaning for me.
For some reason, my thing didn't work. Zach said, "Best Angel's the best creature type." Remlap, I see you. Let me get this game up on its feet, and then I'll get all echoey for you. I promise.
In my defense, in MTG Arena, I play Hair Parent, so
Oh, nice.
mono white for the win.
I see a trend. I can see a trend. All right.
Oh yes.
What bracket would you say your Angels deck is at?
She's currently a 3. I took out the one card that made her a 4.
Nice. Rock and roll.
Yeah,
So high 3.
I have a 3 as well.
Okay, cool.
I think I'm only running 1, maybe 2 game changers. So
I only have one, which is Smothering Tide. She had World Slayer, but people got mad when I brought it out, so I took it out.
nice.
I actually think mine's a
hell.
3. I don't think it
Oh.
has any tutors or game changers. I have to double check.
All hail the Stream Monarch Remlap. Remlap, thank you very much. All hail. Crowns in chat. Gotta play blue. Thank you very much for the crowns in chat. Remlap with the 499 said Chucklepuff shall have his revenge, and I believe that is true.
My game changer for sure is Jesk as well. And I think
I do have 2 game changers, Gaia's Cradle and Ancient Tomb.
Can't 3 have like 3 game changers?
I think
you can
so.
have 3. It's up to 3 for 3.
All right, I'm thinking about playing Prosh. Sound good?
Hey, that's the Prosh I sent you.
Oh yeah, dude. There was a reason I framed it out. Let me check the
Yeah.
list real fast to make sure that I'm not throwing a hard 4 at y'all.
Hey,
Gotta
bring
keep
the
your
heat,
hard
Bill.
4s to yourself. Get a restraining order if you give too many hard 4s. I don't know what any of that meant. Y'all can ignore all that dumb shit. Yeah, I've got it listed at a 4. Maybe I shouldn't. Let me see. Did I put it at a 4? I've got Demonic Tutor and Bolus's Citadel.
Then you're good.
So technically
Yeah,
it's a
that's it.
3. I put it at 4 because it's like hyper optimized, you know? There's just a bunch of best in slots. It doesn't really need that much work. But
Yeah, I put Hensley as a 4 as well, but it technically qualifies as a 3.
all right.
If it's a 4 with only 2 game changers, I'm
Don't-
willing to play it. Do it
Don't
with a
ever say
3.
Henzi in my stream again, okay? I don't want to hear that shit. Get out of here.
I have no infinite combos, no salty cards. I mean, well, that's not true. I guess some people don't like Archon of Cruelty because it's pretty powerful, but
It's only one person. It's only one
Jinx.
person.
I know.
So.
Jenks, screen share
Yeah,
still coming
but-
through? Yeah,
that's
looks
fine.
good.
but I typically like I want to like saw in half it and reanimate it and
Rub its belly.
Shiv, if
Yeah,
you'll set
it's-
your commander, send you 2. And then Shiv, you're actually in charge of the room here, game host as it were. Can you go to that gear and randomize player order 3 times? Then that's how we'll get our order. First position will be up in the top left. Last position will be in the bottom left.
Dang it.
Yay!
no lemon.
Streamer luck, streamer luck, streamer luck. Go!
Rigged. Rigged.
Greg,
Yeah, I just got done playing in my group of my commander group that we have every Thursday, and just got out of a game with one of the players play Back to Basics. Real fun card.
Wow!
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I run a total of 5 basics in my entire deck, by the way.
I'm gonna go to second 7.
Luckily, prior to the turn of him casting it, he had like he had asked for a green source, so I took a land from my hand. I'm like, here you go, buddy, and I like showed it to him. And then for whatever reason, he thought I was showing him like some spicy card, and he's like, and then he like showed me that, and I'm like, okay, I guess with this Cure of the Boundless Sky, I'm gonna go get 3 of my basics out of my deck, and saved my ass. That was not a fun game. I was really looking for any of my removal. Nobody was drawing it because we all were locked. One of my buddy had no basic land, so he just was like completely locked out of the game.
That sounds like a good time to just be like, all right, next one, y'all good? I'm good.
Yeah.
Did you get it? You got it. Back to basics.
He won. He also was gonna play a land destruction. I was like, what?
Some people can't be helped.
His deck it's a door. I kind of it's a doors deck. So like he's like running all the doors, and there's like the one door. It was like if you have 8, I think, doors unlocked, you win the game. So I guess his goal is to like lock everybody down and then win with the doors.
I'll keep this hand because it's hilarious. I'll keep second 7.
I'm looking at my first. It's kind of a dog crap hand.
You do not keep a 2-land hand in a dragon deck. That's for sure.
Do you ever keep a 2-hand land in any deck?
Sometimes.
Yeah. In Kinnan, yeah.
Elves.
Yeah, like
in
I would say
CDH,
Giada in Angels, you know, you got a Mana Rock. Mana Rock in the zone. Let's talk about commanders real fast as we get into this one. I'm playing Prosh, Sky Raider of Care. Got flying, and when I cast it, I create X01 creature tokens named Kobolds of Care Keep, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast it. Then I can sack a creature to give Prosh +1/+0 until end of turn. Prosh is a 5/5. Jund Aristocrats is basically what I'm on over here. Shiv, tell us about Avacyn Angel of Hope.
So we're running tonight Avacyn Angel of Hope, one of my favorite angels. She gets flying, vigilance, and indestructible, and other permanents I control have indestructible.
Brutal.
Oh.
Basically, once Avacyn is here, things are happening.
Yep.
Henzi, tell us about your build.
Yeah, Henzi Toolbox Tori. Or Tor, I don't know, one of the two. Basically, it gives creatures that I have Blitz, and if they have a mana value greater than 4, they get Blitz, and then if I cast it from... Every time I cast it from my command zone, it makes the Blitz cost cheaper. So the goal for me is to cast a bunch of creatures that give a lot of enter the battlefield and attack triggers because they have haste with Blitz. And then when they die, you draw a card. So I'm playing pretty much every good fat creature that has a enter the battlefield and an attack trigger so that I'll get both of those triggers and then draw a card at the end. And then a little bit of reanimation because they're, it kind of just works.
Right.
It feels very familiar for some reason.
Yeah, dude, we're having a fucking Henzi stream over here. My lord.
Oh, I didn't know there was another Henzi. I just built this like yesterday.
Henzi just won the last game.
Henzi won game 1.
It's a very strong deck.
Don't worry, I'm coming for you first just because of, what do they call it? Generational trauma. Bladewing, tell us about Irene of the Unwritten.
Ureni is a lady dragon. She costs 7 mana for a 7/7 flying trample. She's a spirit dragon, and I heard you like gambling, so this is the gambling dragon. Whenever she enters or attacks, I get to look at the top 8 cards of my library and put a dragon creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of my library. It's all about those big flips.
I just realized I had no red sources in my hand, and I'm gonna mulligan. I was keeping a 5-land hand because I was like, well, 5 lands ain't so bad with Henzi. The 1 card is okay, so maybe it'll be okay.
Got to show these off. These are my Kobolds of Care Keep. Signed. Got a nice little signature on there.
Yeah, who did that? Some nerd, I guess.
Yeah. Couldn't have been Bladewing.
It was me.
Sorry if I'm doxing you there. Yeah, we did a big Prosh trade. That's how I got this one. I skipped that secret layer like a dummy.
Oh, I will keep.
Blade came through hard. You good? Did you get your soul ring and your arcane signet?
Nope.
All right. If we're ready to rock, let's rock and roll. Here we go.
Let's do this.
Card for turn. We're gonna play Zeator's Proving Ground and pass.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Alright,
Hey.
We're gonna draw, and we're gonna play a Happy Little Plains and then pass.
Zeator's Proving Ground pass.
I'm going to draw. And I see your turn 1 Triumph play and play a Windswept Heath and crack it and go get a Triumph.
Nice. Me?
Yep.
Or have you got tricks?
No tricks.
No
Tricks are for
Let's
kids.
see. Tiger, pass.
All right, gonna draw. Going to play a Lord of the Rings Plains and pass.
Now
It's an
we're
angel
rolling.
deck, so it's Lord of the Wings.
Okay,
Cool.
Jank. Shiv, welcome. That's Jank. He does that sometimes.
I'll play a Carplusian Forest. Tap it for a colorless for that Soul Ring.
Oh,
I don't have the
yeah.
Arcane Signet, but I do have the Soul Ring.
Yeah, it's all good.
But then I'll play it up the Beanstalks.
Mulligan until you get the Soul Ring is easy. It's a great strategy.
I only mulliganed once. But yeah, then I'll pass after that.
I'll untap. I'll draw. I'm going to play a Spire Garden. Anybody want to concede, or do I get an untapped Spire Garden?
Well, you'd have
That's
to have two
all
people
you.
concede.
Yeah. Well, I have to get one person to agree first, and then we go on to the second person. I'm a tap 2 for a Talisman of Curiosity,
Nice.
and I'll pass.
Turn. We're gonna play a Bayou. We're gonna tab 3 and play a Witty Roastmaster and pass.
All right, gonna draw. Going to
Garage the Gathering. What's
put
up?
down
Good to
another
see you.
Plains. And then we are going to pass.
All right, soaring up the Beanstalk. We're on 5 mana with a Beanstalk.
Command attack. I'm just gonna cast my commander. It's not that big a deal. Yep. Handsy and pass.
I will untap and draw. I'm going to play this command tower, and I will tap 4 for a Roaming Throne.
Oh man, things are getting crazy.
Naming dragons. Dargans. And then I will pass.
Okay, draw a card. I'm gonna play Spire Garden. Then I'm gonna play Elemental Mastery on Witty Roastmaster. It's an enchant creature. Says enchanted creature has tap, create X 1/1 red elemental creature tokens with haste, where X is this creature's power. Exile them at the beginning of the next end step. I'm going to tap Witty Roastmaster and make 3 1/1 elementals. These kobolds are going to be my elementals for now. 3 creatures are going to enter the battlefield. Everybody takes a lightning bolt to the face. And then I am going to send... Yeah, we're just... All 3 1/1s are coming down at you, Sin. AKA Cardboard, AKA Pure,
I
AKA
will-
TPG.
I will block 1.
Yep, take 2. EOT, these get sacked, and that passes my turn. To Shiver the Angels.
Gonna draw.
Play land for
We're
turn.
gonna play
Yeah.
a Seraph Sanctuary, which means I gain 1 life, ETB.
Nice.
And then
Undoing all my hard work. Thanks.
you're welcome. And I'm about to undo it a little bit more when I tap 4 and play Angelic Field Marshal.
Ooh.
Because it's an angel and because of Seraph Sanctuary, I gain another life.
Yep.
And I will pass.
Sin,
That's a
we-
lieutenant, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Angelic Field. We're gonna have some flying armies going at each other.
Mm-hmm.
between the dragons and the angels. Madamus, how did you have 17 game changers? That doesn't make any sense.
A 5-color deck, you can have that many.
Yeah, Madamus likes to run cards from 1993 only.
Oh, okay.
They're wild like that.
All right. I'm going to play Balin's Tomb or Ancient Tomb.
Lord.
It is a little spicy. Like I said, that's one of my 2 game changers. I will lose 2 life. To blitz in a Evercoat Ursine. It has Hideaway 3, Hideaway 3. And then whenever Ursine deals combat damage to a player, if there are cards exiled with it, you may play one of them without paying its mana cost. I'll draw a card from up the beanstalk. And then I'll go to combat. Oh, no, I have to do Hideaway, Hideaway. So that's good, right? I'm good to Hideaway?
You good.
All right, we'll hide that man under there. These go to the bottom.
Matt, were they targeting you? Recon, what's up? Recon, I was talking about you earlier today.
All right. And then I'll go to combat. We'll do, since Joel was so nice to take some life away from me, I'll swing 6 trample at you.
Sure, take 6.
All right. The hideaway card that I'll play is a Overlord of the Hauntwoods.
Well,
when it enters the battlefield, I get a Everywhere land.
I feel like the mulligan was the right choice that you made.
I had a 5-land hand with like nothing to do, and then I realized I didn't have red. I'm like, I was trying to keep like a calm hand, and then I got a much better
then
hand.
you got
the second
Soul
time
Ring,
around.
Balin's Tomb, Overlord of the Hauntwoods, like.
And then I get an up the beanstalk
Up the
trigger, so I'll draw
beanstalk.
from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, up the beanstalk is. I don't know why people
Chat,
don't play
that's
more
what
of
you
it, but
call a good mulligan.
It is a good mulligan.
Was I doing? Oh
And then
yeah,
I'm
New Monarch. Thank you very much, Walter. I appreciate you.
For this 2 mana, I'm gonna play a Birthing Ritual. At the beginning of your end step, if you control a creature, look at the top 7 cards of your library. Then you may sacrifice a creature. If you do, you may put a creature card with mana value X or less from among them, or X is 1 plus the sacrificed creature's mana value. Put the rest on the bottom of your library.
How many cards in your hand after that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jesus Christ.
So I'll go to end step. I'll stack it so that Henzi's trigger resolves after the Birthing Ritual, just in case. I'd like to do the Birthing Ritual first. So look at the top 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What power level is this, Enzi?
I told you it's a 4.
All right. We got some work to do.
So if I sack a 5, I can get a 6. Well, I will do that. I will sack this guy, so this one stays exiled, and I will get a Guff Triplets. When it enters the battlefield, if it isn't a token, create 2 tokens that are copies of it, and then when it leaves the battlefield, I can put counters equal to its power onto everything that isn't a token, or everything that's named Guff, whatever it's called. I'm assuming I don't cast. Yeah, so that's good. So I just have 2 Guff tokens, and then that's my end
Should
step.
we go grab a drink? Oh, got it.
I mean, that was my end step, so I'm just writing down Guff Triplets as my token.
It's all good,
Any
Brad.
other effects?
No, you're good.
Hensley's outlawed from the stream after this, so y'all ruined it. Sorry, everybody.
I'll draw.
Is
Yeah,
my
Randy,
deck at
come
least
on.
different from the guy's deck? I feel like it probably is, because I run a lot of different cards.
I'll
Maybe.
play a
Then
training
Every
center.
Hensi deck feels the same. I just go, what the fuck is this bullshit? And then I move on.
My God.
I'm just
What
like,
is
whatever.
this
It's
bullshit?
got it. It does the
How I feel
Hensi
about
thing.
Urza.
Cool.
Fair. Okay, so I'm gonna tap 3 Cursed Mirror that will enter as a copy of the Overlord of the Hauntwoods.
All right.
So I will get an Everywhere land that enters tapped. And then I will move to combat, and I will swing a 6/5 at Shiv. And make
You get
another.
an attack
Everywhere
trigger.
land.
Yes, correct. That's a pretty good target for a hasty ETB copy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, what do I get to copy from Hensi?
You know,
with
Cursed Mirror is
Mirror?
actually not bad in Hensi. That makes a lot of sense. You play the creature at blitz speed and then you make a copy of it. I like that.
Yep.
I do not play
Amazing
Cursed
spawns because they're not in my color. It's my everything lands.
I love Curse Me.
Sam,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
many
I should
cards in
play it
hand?
more.
Did you
still
take the 6, Shiv?
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, she was at 38. I'm
I'll pass.
gonna put that in my my considering Cursed Mirror.
And it was just reprinted in MH3, so you can get it real cheap.
My proxy, all my these are all fake.
All
I
right.
print them out on high quality like printer paper. It's like a thick cardstock.
Nice.
But I mean, like the quality on them is like damn fucking good.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Tessig.
I don't feel the need to spend money on cards when my pod doesn't care. And most people don't care about proxies.
Kessig card for turn. Or land for turn, rather. Yeah, I mean, god damn, dude, you're on turn like 8 over there. I don't think that we have a chance in
It
hell.
is a spicy start.
It's past that.
But I mean, one
but
board
I
wipe and
appreciate
I'm,
the
you know.
acknowledgement. Still a full grip with 1,000,000 mana and a up the beanstalk. I don't think board
Yeah,
wipe
more
solves
people
the
should play this
problem
card.
here. Yeah. 1, 2. Oh man.
Doggo!
Nice.
That's our face right now. What?
Correct.
I mean, I got to do some bullshit. Not quite the same level, but some bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I am at... No, yeah, I'll just have to pass. Shiv, your turn.
What?
Agree.
Untap, upkeep, and draw and pray at this point.
True Miss Popo, what's up? Yeah, Shiv, we look to the army in the north for a board wipe.
Alright, we're gonna get buried, ruined.
I feel like looking to the Avacyn deck for a board wipe is probably a strong look.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
It's not a weak play on our part.
No, but is it coming up? No, it's not. So
Good
let's
news.
do this here. Going to tap 4 for Solemn Simulacrum.
Yep.
ETB, searching library for a basic land. Oh, look at Happy Little Plains, but it comes in tap.
You know, Solemn made me play basics in my deck, which made me really sad. But it's too good with Hensi. It just
But
makes
see,
sense.
can you really call these basic lands because they're the Bob Ross lands? So can you really call them basic?
I can tell they're nicely warped. The standard staple of Magic the
No,
Gathering.
God. They still haven't flattened. These are under
No.
books.
Joel is a channel sponsor for that.
There's like these vapor packs you can get that they're meant for like cigars or weed or whatever, but they're like basically moisture packets, and it'll help flatten them out some.
Ooh,
I've been putting them in all my boxes now that
Velveeta?
have foils in them. Yeah, exactly those. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, there's a different
Yeah.
brand. There's one that's like They're basically rebranding it as a Magic the Gathering, but it's the same. It's the same humidity pack.
Same-
If you want, like,
same
I think it's like 60% is like the sweet spot, I guess.
Right. So,
I can tell you it does work. It does flatten them out 100%. Not
It does.
it helps flatten them out. Sorry, it doesn't do it 100%, but it helps.
all right. So what's? All right. So Bladewing, you probably have a flyer.
I do not.
You do not.
Correct.
He's just got a Roman throne.
Let's see.
Hensley, do
Tim,
you have a
Do
flyer?
you have any flyers?
Nope.
Take 3 flying,
All right.
and I will pass.
Angelic
Yeah, I only
Field
cracked
Marshal?
your ship because I couldn't attack into Sin.
Yeah. Same.
Mighty Morphin Meatballs of Power Rangers. Swap. Well. What bullshit do I want to do on my turn?
All right, everybody, if you want to take a vacation, grab a drink. Hensley's got 1 billion mana and 1,000 triggers. Somewhere between 1,000 and 1,200 triggers.
The full toolbox.
I do have. I did. You know, it's funny. I built it a pod route, like where you kind of built it pod like because of toolbox. It makes sense because that's the whole reason pod is a thing. Is stuff like birthing ritual and birthing pod.
Get some cards going now. Tell us about the deck after you've played a turn. I want to hear it.
Sure.
I want to hear after the cards are flying. Is everywhere land a maker a creature? What makes that a creature?
The Overlord of the Hotwoods.
Yeah.
It just taps for every color. That's all it does.
No. Is it a creature right now or is it
Yes.
impending?
Yeah. It was cast. It was cast normally.
Got you.
It was put into play.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, I see.
It was.
It was cast
Hideaway.
from. It was Hideaway. That's cast.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that is cast. Yeah. So yes.
He had 3 main phases off all that shit last turn, so it's hard to keep up with.
Oh, Jesus.
3 main phases worth of creatures played. 6 guff triplets. No, we got
I'm
3
gonna-
right now.
I have 1 floating.
So
1 colorless floating. I'm taking 2 damage. I'm going to blitz in Kukusho, the Evening Star.
gross.
Draw from up to Beanstalk. And this has when it dies, each opponent loses 5 life, and I gain life equal to the total life lost this way.
All right.
And then I'll go to combat. I've got. We'll do. I'll help Shiv out. We'll do 6 with the Hotwoods at Shiv, and then we'll do 5 flying at Joel.
Called it, chat. Down to 29.
On
Alright.
on attack, I get my Everywhere land.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna tap 1 for Cloud Shift on Solemn to exile him. But then he comes back and his ETB triggers again, so I get to go searching for more land.
After you blocked.
Oh, Hotwoods doesn't have
No.
trample, huh? Okay. All right, main phase 2. I'll play a Riveteer's Ascendancy. This says, whenever you sacrifice a creature, you may return target creature card with lesser mana value from your graveyard to the battlefield. Do this only once each turn.
Nice.
So I'm going to go to end step, and I'm going
There
to
it is,
stack
chat.
it so that Kukusho will die first.
Well, are you birthing ritual first? Because you get
Well,
to
I'm stacking it. So
Yeah.
the die trigger will happen first. The birthing ritual will then happen. I think Ascendancy will go on the stack from Kukusho.
So you're doing the Henzi trigger resolving first, then the birthing ritual.
Well, this is how he's putting them on the stack so that they will resolve in the opposite direction.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm asking which resolves first, the Henzi or the birthing.
I want the birthing ritual to resolve first.
Cool. Just clarifying. So you get to look first before you sack.
Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll birthing ritual first. So
That's
look
good.
at the top 7. And I get to sacrifice a circuit. So 6 plus 1 is 7. So it's up to a 7 drop.
Is it exactly 7 or is it 7 or less?
No, it just says X or less.
Cool.
So I'll sacrifice Gruff Triplets to get counters on the Gruff Triplets, and then I'll get a Grave Titan.
Do you want to sack one of the tokens so that you keep the? Oh no, you're intentionally putting the gruff in the art.
Yep, they become 6/6s.
Yep. You got a Grave Titan, so you make some zombies.
Yeah, make 2
Zombos
Zombos.
enter. We're only taking the one Kakusho trigger this turn.
Yeah, Kukushka will die. So I'll draw a card. You each will lose 5. I'll gain 20.
No, you gain 15.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. You'll each lose 5. Yeah, because I don't lose 5. That wouldn't make any sense. I'll gain 15. And then, lastly, I have a Riveteer's Ascendancy trigger. And I'll give back a Guff Triplets.
All right, flying armies. Need y'all's help here. We maybe have one more turn.
I don't think.
Perhaps.
I'm assuming I can't get back. Is Kakusho in the graveyard when a Riveteer's Ascendancy? When you sacrifice a creature, you may return target creature. Can you return the same creature? Because I would like to
No.
return the Kakusho.
You can't
No,
return the
so-
same
so- so
creature
does
with
it-
itself
Yeah.
because
And
it's a
what's the
win.
CMC of? What's the mana value of
Grip is
Kakusho?
6.
When it happens, it wouldn't be a target in the graveyard yet.
Right.
What-
When all those triggers go on the stack, you have to choose all the targets then.
Yeah.
So Kakusho's triggers on the stack. It's not dead,
Correct.
And
or the stack is on
the
the stack.
triplets
Anyway.
isn't less mana value than him because he's 6, right?
The mana value doesn't matter. Riveteers just says.
Yeah,
Oh, it does
lesser
lesser
mana
with
value.
lesser mana.
Lesser mana
Okay.
value.
I would have stacked this differently, but it's fine. I'll get an Evercoat. So I'll do Hideaway twice.
You doing all right?
Yeah, it's fine. All right, that's mine.
You've resolved everything now.
I believe so.
Cool. Oh,
I think I need to draw from Kukushko from the trigger here, but that's about it. Yeah,
I'll draw.
from the Blitz trigger.
I don't need it, so I'll play a Stomping Ground tapped,
Shoo-wee.
and we will go 2, 4, 6. Well, I'll leave the command tower up. 7 for Ireni.
Here it comes.
Is that the you look at the top 7?
Yeah, and I get 2 triggers because of Roaming Throne.
Cool.
That's top 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will put an old Gnawbone into play. Off the first trigger. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Shoo-wee. Everything.
I will put
nice.
a Deceptive Frost Kite into play. I will have it enter as a copy of Ureni
Nice.
to put 2 more triggers on the stack, and then I will sack it to the Legend rule.
Hell yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're not sacking the original Ureni?
No.
Oh, all right.
I mean, I probably should have, but
Yeah, it just lets you recast it from your command zone next turn for free.
okay, if you're cool with that, then the
I mean, I'm
original-
just saying. Just
yeah,
makes the most
it
sense.
is the better play because it is a Urani. Then I will put a Hellkite Courser into play.
Gage, what's up? Oh, well, there you go.
Which will put Urani into play. I still have another trigger from the Deceptive. And then I'm putting 2 and then putting this Urani back into the... No, then it has haste, so then I'll sack the Frost Guide. If that makes sense.
Yep, it's getting returned anyway.
Yep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Gage, what's up? How's your night going? We're getting turned over by a Hensi deck.
What? Look at his board.
That's the subtitle of this game. Of
I
this
will
stream,
put,
excuse me.
Last game.
a Yudvara Hellkite into play, and then I have
There's
2
no
more.
way I'm the threat anymore. I'm a threat, but I ain't the biggest threat.
He's not lying.
That's a
1,
Hellkite.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6, 7, 8.
He's gonna get this. He's gonna do 2 more
two more-
triggers by the end of this turn at least.
Oh, sorry. What was the one in the Ravnica frame? Oh, Udvara. Never
Udvara
mind. Got it.
Hellkite.
Yeah, yeah.
Yudvara. Ooh, that's tough. Tough decision.
Ooh, Rennie triggers. I'm good,
I
Gage.
will put Twin Flame Tyrant into play.
I'm watching the Dragon deck try to come back and be a bigger threat than the Hensi deck. It's trying. It's doing a
And then
really
I
good job.
have- This is the last Urani trigger. And before I go to combat.
I was gonna say you're gonna get 2 more. So, well,
Yeah.
1 more. Because Roaming Throw won't copy the trigger. I think it only has ETB triggers, right?
No, it copies every trigger.
It copies every trigger.
Oh, okay. That's a fair magic card.
Roaming throw? Yeah, super fair.
Yeah, still the best play. I'll put a gold span into play.
Well, at first I thought this game was nearing an end, but then it became Blade Wing's turn and I was sure of it. Is that what is that, a gold span?
Yep. From Secret Lair from the D&D one.
I thought that's cool, man. It's cool dragon. It's that one, but
Yeah, for
his looks
all
cooler,
of
chat.
the cool dragons I'd been collecting over the years into this.
Buzz, what's up?
Okay. I will attempt to move to combat.
I ain't stopping you.
Cool. So
I can't stop you, but wait. You don't have any ground, do you?
Nothing on the ground. No, I do. I have a roaming throne on the ground, which is a 4/4.
And what's the power toughness of that one?
He's a 4/4.
He's a 4/4. All right. I want to make a deal.
Sure.
Swing the 4/4 at me so I can block with Solemn to get his card draw.
Sure. I can do that.
Well, what's the deal?
Hey,
The
that
deal
is
is trying
the
to get
deal.
a board wipe to get
To wipe his own board? He's the
I don't think he
winner.
wants a board wipe anymore.
Shiv, shush. You had the deal. Take yes for an answer, Shiv. You were there. You were there, Shiv.
Either that or get Avison on the dang field. I'm 1 more minute away from it.
I mean,
Back
I'm
up.
here for it, but I was confused. I was waiting for the deal.
No, Shiv. Just go. He said yes.
Yeah, I'm swinging roaming throne at Shiv. I'm swinging gold span and Urani at Sin.
Block, he goes to grave.
So on attacks, I have 3 attacking creatures. I will make 3, which is 6/6 flying dragons.
That seems fair. Time to top deck that blasphemous act, chat. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Please do. I'm here for it.
Need that backed.
This is 5/5, but It says dragon flying on it, so that's close enough.
Buzz, have you told me about Thunder Road
The
Vendetta
other
before?
attack
Sounds familiar.
triggers. I'll create 2 treasures.
Tweezer.
2 treasures.
All right. Well, Shiv, I'd say that
And
we're
I
the
have
ones
2
behind
Urani
now.
triggers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will put a Ganax into play,
That'll do.
which will make me another 2 treasures.
All right. Everybody attack the Henzi deck.
2, 3, 4,
I just
5.
need one more mana.
I know the Henzi deck just wants somebody else to be the distraction so you can still pop off. Because you're like, yeah,
Yep.
it's not really a threat to me.
Like I said, I don't have infinite combos, and my only board wipe is a sorcery or a creature that I have to cast, and I don't have that creature, so
We'll
I
get
either
there.
need to draw it or lose.
I'll put a Scourge of Valkus into play.
Oh, you guys are all dead now. That thing double triggering with 12 dragons already on the board. You guys are all dead.
With double damage.
Right, and double damage. So it's basically doing quad. And he's gonna make 400 treasures.
So I make another 2 treasures off of Ganax. So on ETB, it will enter, and I will deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 2, 20 damage. To
I think you
Shiv.
counted that stack of dragons as 1 dragon.
No, I can't. Oh, I might have. So 1, 2, 1, 7, 8,
Oh my
9,
God.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15, so 30 damage.
Twice.
So 15 twice.
15 damage twice.
Who you sniping here?
I'll kill Shiv.
Oh.
Well, no, you have 15 dragons, right?
Yeah, it's 2 instances of 15.
No, it's 2 instances of 30 because it's 15
Double,
dragons
double.
times 2 for double damage.
Oh,
So
I get
30
to
on one trigger and 30 on the second
I'll
trigger.
shoot Joel and
What's
Shiv.
giving double damage?
A twin flame tyrant.
Twin flame tyrant.
Oh,
So yeah, I'll shoot you both for 30.
Yeah, and
Got
then he
him.
casts anything in main phase 2. Well, actually, he's attacking Sin for lethal anyway now. So.
Exactly.
anybody got a removal to remove the twin flame dragon so we don't all die?
Negative.
If you think Joel doesn't want to die right now,
Bro, I'm on turn
Oh,
5.
look
Y'all
what
are
that
on
would've
turn
been.
1,000.
I was gonna kill him next turn. I
I
was gonna nature with him for a crater of behemoth.
yeah. See, I knew that it was close on either side. That y'all's got the power level. I'd say me and Shiv are a step behind y'all's power level, but y'all popped off
Yeah.
for sure.
This would have been coming up.
Oh,
Both
nice.
of these.
Yeah, got a little something cooking.
Yep, just couldn't get
Oh,
it.
look, trample.
Man, Henzi decks, dude. Henzi and Teamer decks. That's the theme of tonight.
Yeah, Teamer's very strong.
Bladewing, if you have a deck list for that, I would probably like that because my husband loves playing shenanigans.
Yeah.
That was
it's all the shit on
I
the
don't have
walls.
an up-to-date one, but I will post it on the Discord once I do.
roaming
good.
roaming throne deceptive hellkite with your Urani. That's pretty brutal.
I mean, if I
he-
didn't tell him about the whole Urani thing, he would have not popped off at all, anywhere close to that.
Well,
but
I'm-
I'm a nice guy, you know.
Well, I'd rather it pop off the right way anyway.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, when I see an optimal play, I typically point it out just to help people out and learn. You know, I don't
This
really.
is like the
I
second
like
time I've
winning,
played
and I
with
am
that.
competitive, but I also like helping out too.
I appreciate
So the optimal play would have actually, the second time Ureni came back in, he should have re-sacked Ureni because the Courser was going to get 2 triggers as well. So you could have had Ureni come in, get 2
Oh,
triggers,
that's right.
sack it. The Courser brings it back out again.
Oh, listen. At a certain point, I was like, I'm not going to help him out anymore.
Fear and loathing
triggers.
with the
Yep.
stack. Yeah, I was 2 turns from popping off. I just went so slow. Prosh was going to come down next turn, make 6/01s, and then on the next turn I could drop Beastmaster Ascension and swing with the 6/01s in Prosh and have, you know.
I love these.
Next turn was Angelic Arbiter coming into play.
Oh, well, there you go.
I don't know what that is.
It's the game that's gotten me. It's the card that's gotten me kicked out of most pods.
That's what's.
What is it?
You can't cast creatures if you cast spells. Can't cast a spell this turn.
You
Sorry.
either attack or cast.
Yes, correct. If
You
you
can't
cast a
cast,
spell, you
can't do
can't
both.
attack. If you can't attack, you can't. If you do attack, you can't cast. Shiv,
The
good
MVP
game. Sin, good game. Bladewing, GG's. Congrats on that
Thank
victory.
Yeah.
The MVP was the cursed mirror getting me the extra 2 lands.
Oh
So I
yeah,
could
the
pop
cursed
off
mirror,
which I
dude.
nerfed.
Always
Yeah,
give
Cursed
cursed
Mirror
mirror
is
shit.
good.
It's
I
good
think that's
though.
a very good include for me. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Anything with enters and attacks, you just want to copy it. Like, it's in there to also copy your any as well. To just be like,
Oh yeah.
this mirror has haste.
Chat, appreciate y'all hanging out. Shiv, Sin, Blade, Brad, who else played with me earlier tonight? We had, let me open this up here. Bum 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 bum. Cardboard Odysseys, no, that was the other one. Chuckle Puff, Brad, David Levering, Shiv, Odysseys, Blade. GG's tonight, y'all. GG's
fun.
tonight, y'all. Chat, miss y'all, love y'all. Hope you have a good weekend. Be back next Thursday. Be live next Tuesday. We'll probably have some Final Fantasy stuff to talk about. We got Final Fantasy this weekend. Everybody have a good night. Love you, mean it. We'll catch you in the next one. Go join the Patreon if you want to get in on this next week. Come play some Commander. The only requirement is you have to play Henzi. Only
It's Henzi week next week.
only Henzi players in chat. That's it.